Hello and welcome back to Core Finance. I'm Matt Brown. I'm joined today by Alessio Rastani, who's founder and CEO of leadingtrader.com. This is the first of 3 videos today. Sure. So first off, thank you very much for joining us, and a happy Friday to you.
Thanks very much for having me. Yeah.
We'll start off with Bitcoin, and there's obviously a lot in the news. Let's put the fundamentals to one side, because as a chart, it's a great technical chart.
Exactly. Yeah.
So just talk us through
absolutely.
Where we are with it.
One of the major cryptocurrencies right now. People always ask, "Why don't you talk about Ethereum, the other ones?" Well, let's just focus on the main one here, Bitcoin. And we'll cover the other ones later. So some folks asked me only a few weeks ago, can you give us an update on Bitcoin? And what I said a couple of weeks ago, not on this show, but to our own subscribers, but basically what we said was, look, we have an ABC corrective pattern. And this is the thing, that purple line you see there, Matt, and your viewers, the purple line on the chart is the 100 simple moving average, which, by the way, usually coincides with the weekly 21 moving average, exponential moving average. Yeah. So the brown line is a 21 EMA. Anyway, so bottom line is what you can see is that correction, that move we had, that downward slide in early September. And I said at the time, I said that was an ABC correction. In other words, and for folks who are not aware what an ABC correction is, Elliott wave theory simply says that markets tend to trend in 5 waves. And it also says that most corrections in a market are formed of 3 segments, 3 sections, or in other words, ABC corrections. Some people call this a 2-step correction. Some people call it a zigzag. Whatever it is, that's what it essentially that's what it looks like. A followed by B followed by C. When this C wave completes, then we get a new, usually a beginning of another
new set of 5.
Exactly, new set of 5. Absolutely. So what I said at the time was a C wave completed on that 100 simple moving average, which at the time was about 3,000, 3,200. And I was right on this call. We seem to have had that first wave 1 and 2, the initial thrust, and now this seems to be a wave 3. And I would say as long as we continue to maintain ourselves above 3,600, I would say, then this potential wave 3 is likely to continue. And I'm looking for another retest of the previous September high of 5,000. We may even take that level out. So that's really what I'm looking for. And just going to the next chart, people always ask, is there any way to look at, to trade Bitcoin on a short-term basis or a swing trade basis? I would say yes, absolutely. In fact, this is a chart I have here of Bitcoin. This is an hourly chart. And what I usually look at all the time, I always look at divergences. This is one of our own indicators called pro-divergence, which essentially shows the divergence signals on the chart. So we had divergence, we can see on the 22nd of September it was. And then on this hourly chart, we can see we had a signal based on one of our indicators called cycle of power, which is essentially this is a confirmatory signal. It's a very strong confirmation trigger signal. So what I look for on the LT cycle of power is when the line, the yellow line, the middle line, goes above 0 into the green. In other words, it goes into the green zone. And I'm also looking for it to be above its average, the blue line that's running through there, so I'm looking 2 things I need to look for: above the average and into the green zone.
Understood.
Like that. So that gave us the buy signal, and you can see that Bitcoin has been rallying very nicely from there. Essentially, it was from 3,600 to where it is right now, at nearly 4,200. So, and just finally want to mention that folks are watching this. If they want, they can actually get that indicator from us for free, the cycle of power indicator for free. If they try out our premium service on Leading Trader, they can go to leadingtrader.com/power, and we're happy to give that to you guys for free. So,
fantastic.
Thanks very much.
Check that out. Thank you very much, Alessio.
Cheers. Yeah.